Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Jimmy the Geek. I'm the Venice Beach rubber man. My father performed here in the 1950s and the 1960s. For those of you that just got here, I'm getting ready to put my face in glass and let people stand on the back of my head. I just take razor blades, then thread, then top them up tied to the thread. God bless you. Thank you for the tip. By the way, we do this for tips. But, you know, it's the honor system, so let your conscience be your guide. Man, you've been filming this whole show, baby. I'll wait for you. You're the one. God bless you. Don't do this to my show, brother. Give me a tip, okay? You know, there used to be 2,500 sideshows in carnivals and circuses where the guy would lie on a bed of nails or pound nails and screwdrivers into his nose, the human blockhead, the human pincushion, and these types of feats. There's only 3 left. Nowadays, the television era and everything has to go real fast. And also they're used to seeing people that can do fantastic things in the movies. So this type of draw, this particular show that I'm doing, has slightly less appeal than it did back then. I'm starting in the last 3 years to realize that the punk rock and the arts community, these types of people turn out en masse for this type of show. And you know, the only other place in the country where you can do this show is like the Keys in Florida, but it's such a battle. There's so little space. You can only do 1 show a day, or maybe 2 if you're real quick. And so you can't really make any money. You know, they do them at sunset. So Venice Beach is, by all measures, the only place left really to do a show like this and to have it as a living and a lifestyle. I wish there was a stereotypical audience, and I guess averages should, the correct mathematical formula should say, for the most part, an audience should be this way. But due to the nature of the show, and due to the nature of, I love most of my audiences, absolutely love them. But there are some that aren't as cooperative. And collectively, they're not real bad, but one person can ruin your show. Okay, in other words, if I try to get out of once I get out of the straitjacket, try hell, I get out of the tent. Once I get out of the straitjacket, I then need to get people out of the audience to stand on me on the bed of nails. Well, if the first person that I go to doesn't come out out of the audience, or is real reluctant, or I have to really hold on to them and pull them, then the next one I go up to reacts the same way, and the next one reacts the same way. And by the time I get the people I need to do the feat, I've lost control of the crowd. If I got one person excited as hell to stand on top of my head while my face is in glass, well, that's a great show, because that energy feeds. So, you know, as far as my view of the audience, it depends on how they treat me. It's just like when you ask for tips. Well, if the first person that comes up to your basket gives you change, then they all do, or just about all of them. If the first person that comes up puts $1 in your basket, then they all do. It's a funny little herd mentality that you're having to deal with. Therefore, the crowds aren't predictable. One person can make or break your show. I've done this show since Moby Dick was a minnow, right? And the honor system does not work. You do this show, and you graciously put out your hats, and you say, we're street performers, this is what Venice Beach is all about, and they take off running. They got a free show, which is fine. It's a public beach. You can get a free show. But if you've got the hook where you're going to do one more thing, but we're going to take a commercial break for tips, they're more apt to stay and give you a tip. This is documented. I'm not really speculating. This is just the way it is. On Venice Beach, in Europe, the honor system works. New York, the honor system works. Venice Beach, that's why it's a carnival beach. You have to do it like a carny. You got to set them up for the final spectacular feat. And it is. I mean, I put my face in glass, let people stand on the back of my head, but I'm not going to come up out of that glass and see everybody running. I'd rather just get the tips before I do it. And every time it's a good hat and people give me good tips, I always give money back to kids. I always make them promise they're going to go to college. I mean, I'm not out here to get rich. This is a lifestyle.
What do you like about this lifestyle?
What do I like about the lifestyle is every day walking up and down the beach and going anywhere I want to in LA and people saying, "Hi, Jimmy the Geek. Geek, how are you? How do you eat those razor blades?" You know, I like astonishing people. That's my job on this beach.